everybody.
Tak samo.
So Wolf was all like, oh, I want to watch you play this. So, oh, there he fucking is now. I guess he'll come and be commentary.
Say what?
I guess you just became commentary. Couch co-op. Commentators play this.
What the hell did you start up a party chat if you're going to start
I started up a
over?
party chat, and then I fired up Final Pain, and I was like, holy shit, Kiefer Sutherland and fucking Troy Baker fucking VO in this game. And I messaged you that, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna stream this a little bit. I'm wide awake.
Okay. So then I guess I'll just leave the party chat.
I mean, if you want to, I don't know.
What the fuck?
If you want to sit here and watch and commentate,
This is pro streamer status right here. Like,
exactly.
start up a party chat and then start up a stream just on the whim of a fly, just because he doesn't know what the hell he wants to do. But yeah, sale going on. Yakuza, PlayStation sale, something or other, kind of cool. A couple other things in there on sale. So.
Yeah, you were talking about when you what the hell was it you said? God damn it, I gotta go look now. Code Vein. Yeah, you're like, oh, Code Vein's on sale. And I was like, I thought you didn't want to play anime Dark Souls with vampire anime Dark Souls.
I mean, it's $12, so that's, you know, it's not terrible of a price for that. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe I'll drop it on the list.
I'm just saying, like, it's, you know, it's there. That's more or less what it is. It's just like, oh, okay, it's there.
Look up.
I don't know, is this something you thinking about getting?
Maybe, because there's also, like, Resident Evil Revelations, and I don't have that on the PlayStation. I had it on the PC, and then I lost what I had of it on the PC, so I'm like, maybe I get it again on the PlayStation. It actually wasn't so bad. It's not canon anymore, I don't think, but yeah.
Can you recall?
Maybe I can swing something and throw a Blood Rain in there. Maybe I'll drop the XCOM stuff.
Well, there's only one Blood Rain on the PlayStation, isn't it? Or is there multiple ones?
I must have meant fucking the other one. The fucking Code Vein, not Blood Rain.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, because as far as I knew, there was only there's two of them that's made, but I think one of them there's only one of them on back and pat.
Good. Now then, please try to relax. There is plenty of time.
Alright, I'll throw it on the
I need
list.
to tell you something.
I'll see what I can do. I might drop out the XCOM because I do technically have XCOM on PC. And it does play so much better on the PC than it does PlayStation.
You're never getting a PC.
We'll see.
Let's be real. You're never getting a PC.
We'll fucking see. Zen's already fucking talking about me moving out to fucking Virginia and staying with her.
I mean, still, like, the price of a PC, you're never getting a PC.
I don't know, it depends on how fucking the economy is out in Virginia.
Same everywhere.
So I'm still waiting on this damn background check for this other fucking job, and still, I did it, like, fuck. Almost a week ago, I filled out the paperwork for it, and the background check still hasn't came back yet.
How do you feel?
I ended up going out with a roommate today, and we end up at Walmart. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna duck in there and go see if I can talk to the fucking hiring manager to find out what the fuck's going on.
It's been 1 week since you came to. Now, let's try getting you out of that bed. Nurse. Don't worry.
Okay.
You've lost some strength, but we've been maintaining your muscle mass.
I guess all the audio's coming in on the right side, because for some reason the left side wasn't coming in for shit.
Now, I need to explain something to you, but you must be alert.
Yeah, but it's been a hot minute since I played this, and I don't think I even have any save game data. No, because I think most of my save game data was on the Xbox. But
I
the
will
Xbox,
say
the
this,
PC,
I can't watch too much of this. because I haven't played
We
this one.
discovered 108 foreign bodies embedded within you. In addition to
This is
shrapnel,
just the beginning, just the
we
opening.
also found fragments.
The only thing I've seen of this is a prologue, really.
Okay, so you...
Most of it was removed.
I'll do my damnedest to stay away from anything
Some of the
major
fragments
storyline.
Still remain.
I'm probably gonna do mostly just to try to get the
They
damn.
are located near your heart.
Jesus Christ. I can't even think now. Just run around and get stuff. Build up my base a bit.
Look at this. The
So I have better
fragments are
tools.
lodged deep within your cerebral cortex. We couldn't give you an MRI, the metal, you see. But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage.
Everybody's, I feel like we're both fucking this up with this
Mental
right
and
check, and
physical
everybody's like,
impairment.
shut the fuck up, we're trying to hear the game.
However, your
How
current
old this
status
game is?
not life-threatening. One more thing. This X-ray is of your upper body.
I actually don't know.
You
Because
will
I think in this one you're not.
best to understand your situation.
Yeah, this is like a.
sooner than later.
No, this one is the last
No, it's
of
different. But please,
one of the
look
snakes or
around.
something like that. I don't know. Like I said,
Yeah, I think this one you're big boss.
I have no clue anything.
But
about
that
Metal
fucks
Gear
up.
Solid whatsoever.
Well, you know the whole thing behind Snake, right?
No, I have no clue about anything about Metal Gear Solid because I've never played.
Oh my god! Do you want to know? Or do you want to wait and play through the games to find out?
I know. I don't want to know shit. That's why I'm like, I probably shouldn't be watching this right now.
Okay. No, 'cause I don't think that they mention anything about the history of Snake. I think this one you're big boss. I don't think this is the very ending. I think this is like towards the beginning. Ish.
Oh, it is Troy Baker. No shit. This motherfucker gets in everything. I swear.
Yeah,
to God.
when I was fucking
He
watching the
just-
opening credits, it was like Keith or Severland. Okay. And then
Troy's Ocelot.
a couple by then Troy came back and I'm like, oh shit,
Wow.
I better say something to Wolf. He might actually fucking play this.
Fucking Troy's Ocelot. Of course he is. Like, fucking
Oh,
Troy
okay,
Gunslinger.
it's gonna be Ocelot.
Wow. What else we got in here?
Otherwise,
Fucking what's his name?
this place alive.
Jay Taver. He was in the Street Fighter
It's a
movie.
wide open
He's
world.
was it?
Vega.
So there's
Who's the
something
one
shit.
that Michael Hader or something like that was normally one Snake, right?
David Hayter.
David Hader. I was
Yeah,
close.
that's the reason why this game everybody's like, oh fuck off, and they didn't like. There's a reason why Phantom Pain got
I'm going to change your
semi bad
appearance.
rep. Like
We
it's a
have no
good
other
game, but
choice.
the Metal Gear Solid
What you
fans
look
hate this
like,
game
however,
because this also leads into Survive, and it's not David Hayter, and like there's really no reason why it wasn't David Hayter. It's just Kojima decided to go with somebody different, and everybody's like, fuck you. In a big way, I'm like, yeah, I can see why. I can see
Oh
why
yeah,
people
here's
say
where I get
that.
to customize my
Yeah.
my own little fucking. This part right here is like you get to customize one of your own soldiers for like you can pick them to go out and do missions with. You don't, because you can pick. You don't have to be Snake the entire time. Should make some Samuel L. Jackson looking motherfucker. There you go. You got your Wolverine looking guy. Oh, Jesus.
It's a good cast on it. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna not gonna spoil myself on it. I mean, it's Metal Gear Solid. I kind of have to. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to fucking jump into it. It's one of those series. Like if you don't, it's like what the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, let's see.
If
Oh,
I
you
can get around,
okay, here you go. You can do some.
if I can get around to it, I might be streaming something that you're gonna love and hate at the same time. And I'm probably gonna be bored shitless of it, but I'm gonna do it today. That should already give it away right there.
How does that blink out both eyes?
Because yeah, it's become one with the ninja. You have to cover up both your eyes to use all your senses.
Well, see, this red one fucking turns it. Let him keep the dead eye on the other side. Now you can do some.
I'm doing so many things right now. 16. I'm doing PC Builder Sim. I'm uploading games from my PS Classic onto the flash drive. I'm fucking in party chat. I am multitasking tonight. This morning. No nighttime to me.
Oh, he looks good the way he is.
Yeah, that's Metal Gear Solid's the one series everybody's like, why the fuck haven't you played this? I'm just like, I did Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed and everything back in the day. I never touched Metal Gear Solid. In all honesty, like, I was thinking about playing it back in the day, but I didn't have any way of doing it. And then Metal Gear Solid 4 was PS3 exclusive, and I didn't have a PS3 at the time when it came out, so I was just like, fuck it. So, yeah. I just gave up on Metal Gear Solid. Like, never mind.
All I have to say about MG4 is fucking MGS4 is.
Man.
You don't know the concept behind that, then you'll be fucking dying when you find out.
There's like robot cows or something. That's not as much as I know about
the
that
robots
game
are.
And then you could like light up a cigar or something, and it does something. I don't know. I've seen something on that on G4 back in the day. I'm like, huh?
It's something to do with like cow. Or the robots are made from like cow brains or something. It's I don't remember the whole concept behind it. I never beat it. I didn't get very far in it either. The best part about this game was like free roam. There's free roam shit going on. You can build up your base.
Well,
there's even if you want to dabble in it, there's an online thing where I guess it's like you attack the other people's bases.
Yeah, it's where they got the idea for fucking Survive from, and then like,
Survive
no,
just fucking shit the bed.
Like, if a game, I will continue to say this over and over and over again. If a game is built to be a single-player game, don't do goddamn online. It doesn't need it. It just doesn't.
This is a whole different intro than what I remember. Sort of, because that person had a mask on, I think. Well, the chick with the gun, anyways.
Yeah, everybody thought Alex Vader's character, Mara in Call of Duty, everybody was like, whoa, it's fucking Silence, or whatever her name is, or Metal Gear Solid, and I'm laughing because I checked
Whisper?
out the character, I'm like, yeah, Whisper, there we go. And I'm like, yeah, that character, like, they totally copied the fucking, the whole character design of Whisper there in Metal Gear Solid and made Mara in Modern Warfare. And then it also just so happens to be Alexandra looks just like the model that they use. so everybody's like, yeah, it's a direct fucking similar job. And I'm like, yeah, I can't argue that. Just so happened they look very similar. The actresses that you got that play hers.
I do kind of miss the aspect of 3 though, where you literally have to have fucking like all this medical equipment to do like to fix yourself up in the field, like pull bullets out and fix snake bites and burns and stuff like that. The 3 was kind of fun because of that aspect. Slightly it got slightly annoying at times, but.
Okay, have time to go.
So here's the thing. I played. Okay, I can't say I never played anything about Metal Gear Solid. So I played maybe the first like chapter or 2 of the first game, and then I got like a headache because of the top down. So that's one of the reasons also why I'm like I'm gonna put this off a little bit.
And then you
I
just never got back to it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're doing that rewind shit. Maybe
then,
maybe you should do a run through of OG Metal Gear Solid.
It's been on my stream before. It actually has.
Oh, did you get to Psycho Manus?
I did. I just barely got through the first little run because my god, the fucking dogs, they just chew on your ass. I'm like, cool.
Psycho Manus is pretty fun. That boss fight's fucked up, but it's fun.
What did I think the original first Metal Gear Solid I watched like the how they do like the cutscenes into the movie on YouTube. I watched the whole thing of that. I actually don't remember any of it other than like Psycho Manus doing like walking on the ceilings and shit. Other than that, I think Sniper Wolf is pretty cool. Outside of that, I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is very. It definitely Metal Gear Solid is it's the gameplay that was the groundbreaking thing of it. It was the storyline is very just like regular Japanese storyline. I don't see anything too hugely special about the storyline on it, unless it really picks up in like the second and third one, and like makes the first one have a giant payoff.
I think I don't know how they're linked together, because the Metal Gear series, it feels like it's kind of like all over the fucking place.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. Like you have, what is it? It's like the first game, third game, second game, then third game is like 10 years later or something, and then the fourth game.
It's definitely the future, because Snake's getting real fucking old.
There's something like that. Like, don't quote me on that. Anybody watching at home, if I got that wrong, I looked it up like once, fucking like probably 6 years ago, because I was gonna do a playthrough of it like 6 years ago, and then it just never happened.
Funny tidbit. They do have like funny Easter eggs in the games too.
But yeah, it's Kojima, So.
I had 3. What was it that 3 did? I'm racking my brain real quick here. Oh, 3, like one of the boss fights is fucking hilarious. The boss, it's a
that's the reason why. Sorry, I just popped in the brain. That's the reason why everybody hated that game so fucking much too, because that was the one that fucked over Kojima. Like the game that you're playing right now is the one that got like the argument started up because they wanted to go a full-on like MMO Metal Gear Solid, and Kojima's like, no, this is single player, this is story driven. It's a movie.
No,
it's not multiplayer. And then Konami and him had a big falling out over that, and they
added a multiplayer aspect to it where it's basically you go attack somebody else's base. I've never done it personally. That's about the gist of it that I know.
What I liked is when Kojima was saying that stuff, the same thing, we're seeing the same thing happen like in the Mass Effect universe of like fucking, oh, we should do something multiplayer Mass Effect. I'm like, no, stay away from multiplayer. Mass Effect is a fucking...
Oh, they added the fucking Horde mode.
Yep. They just had to do it.
Multiplayer is the big thing nowadays. Everybody's gotta have shit. Some games just do not fucking multiplayer well. I mean, we're kind of doing a half-ass Let's Talk too over Let's Talk / Game Talk where we're doing this. So,
I mean, welcome to our podcast where we're just it's just conversation happening.
Yeah, this one particular is getting taken off PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Now in June, I believe. I looked it up. It's one of the games that's on the list that's getting taken out of PlayStation Now. When
I haven't heard anything on that. All I've heard so far is the big thing is they have a leak of there's like 4 or 5 games of them leaked that are getting added to PlayStation Now because it's like Tekken 2 and Worms and shit. So I'm like, yep. But licensing wise, it very well could be taken out of PlayStation Now because Konami's, I guarantee you, they're pissed off with Kojima. And now that the whole thing is like, PT just hit 7 years old, and so now everybody's remembering that Konami's a bunch of fucking assholes. 7 years later, you know, after PT gets taken off the network and everything. Like I said, it's like that's.
There you go. I sent you over the article that I found on it because I was looking up like what was supposed to be coming on PS Now for this month, and I came up with like, oh, they're pulling a bunch of games out. We've got Akiba's Beat and Trip, Castlevania Lord of Sagittal, Catherine Metal Gear Rising 4, and Ground Zeroes.
Again, though, just because that list says it
Zeroes.
doesn't mean it's a thing. Like you gotta think about it for a second.
Yeah.
Too. Like, you know.
They're pulling all the Sonic games too. Virtual Fighter 5, Yakuza 4 and
No.
5.
No, this list is bullshit. I
Okay.
can tell you that right now. This list is bullshit. Virtual Fighter 5, there's no way they're pulling that.
Okay.
Team Sonic Racing, there's no reason why they'd pull that one. Like all these Sonic games, the Silent Hill HD collection.
It seems like a lot of the ones that they're pulling are PS3 era games, so that you gotta stream them. Except for like this is probably one of them that you can actually download because it came in the PS4 era. Excuse me. Yes, actually, I did play this back on the PS4 because that's when I originally had this game. Was the PS4. Because the guys I was living with at the time had a PS4, and they were like, yeah, if there's anything you want to play, you want to pick anything up for it, feel free.
Like
I was like, okay. So I got like this and Mad Max, and I think I got like one other game. Mad Max was kind of fun for as much as I played it.
Oh, okay. Yes, this is VGC. That explains the reason why they're fucking just pulling shit. Because I can tell you right now, Game Rant and VGC, and there's one other one, fucking Screen Rant or whatever. They all talk out their ass half the time.
Oh, okay.
They all talk out their. I've seen some articles where I'm just like, no.
I think it was like
Come on.
$4 or $5 you can get the deluxe edition on this. It's in the big sale right now.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it.
So Metal Gear Solids and Silent Hill, maybe I could see those going away because Konami, you know, and especially if the licensing agreement deals are being shaken up with all this PlayStation Plus stuff. But I can tell you right now, Sonic, there's no reason why that would go away, unless like PlayStation is like, fuck that, we're bringing back our mascots. We're not having a Nintendo mascot or something. Like that doesn't make any sense. Virtua Fighter 5, I can guarantee you they want to keep Virtua Fighter on there because the player base, they need it on something. That's the reason why we got Virtua Fighter and PlayStation Plus for free, because they're trying like hell to keep the player base on Virtua Fighter. Yakuza 4 and 5, that's another Sega title that's basically Nintendo owned. I do believe. Oh, no. I keep thinking Nintendo owns all.
What would fucking
I
don't know.
And like, you see every single fucking Yakuza game that's on the PlayStation Network that is not going away. Why would they take it off from PlayStation Now? That makes no sense.
Yeah. I mean, unless they're pulling it, they figured out the algorithm or whatever, or the fucking.
There's just too many things on this list.
Emulator.
Like,
Emulator. That's what I was thinking of to actually fucking run PS3 games on a PS4 and 5.
We're probably 2 years out from that actually happening, in all honesty, because they just barely made the fucking team that they just made. I can't think what the hell the word is. Conservation? No. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what the hell the fucking word is, but the team that they just put together to make all the back compat work proper, they just barely made that team. It's brand new as of like a month or two ago. Like, it's going to take them some time to get everything set up and actually get that team functional and whatnot. So it's like, we shouldn't be seeing, like, if they start pulling PS3 games out of the library, that's going to piss everyone off. They don't want to piss everyone off when, you know, they're trying to get as much money from switching everything around, and people are already like, ugh, about that, because it's change. It's not really change, it's just switching, you know, apps together, is basically what they're doing, rebranding. So, yeah, it'd be a very weird time to start taking a whole bunch of shit off. I mean, it would be the right time, but it'd be a weird time because you want to add more to it. You don't want to take away. You know, you want more bang for your buck. I don't know. I've been seeing like the last like 6 months or so when that word got out. I've been seeing so many weird ass articles on all that shit. I'm just like, that's not no. And then some of them like, okay, if they might be adding a couple indie titles on there. I'm like, yeah, I can see that happening. There's a couple of them that are like, you know, they might be swapping out this one for that one. I'm like, yeah, well that's a newer game, so I can see that happen. Sony kind of like they want to get more into the streaming game, but they also want way more of downloadable stuff too. So that's why they're making this conservation. What the fuck is the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, I think so. Conservation is it's like the save shit.
Okay, yeah.
Thinking of Easter eggs and shit like that too. You want to see something really funny? What blew a lot of people's minds. Fucking the demo that they dropped for this. What the hell was it? Foxhound or whatever that was.
Kojima. Well, yeah. I mean, so Kojima, he was the head of Foxhound, and then that was the team that made every single Metal Gear Solid title, and then he split off to make Kojima Productions. And yes, everybody knows sorry to keep you waiting. Like everybody knows that. It's like
Okay,
Kojima,
I was gonna say because I think it's like you gotta get all the names, all the patches or whatever, and then you unlock that mission and.
So the real one.
And you save Kojima.
In the in that opener, Kojima he recently said, because he started talking about he just started talking about Metal Gear Solid 5 and stuff, because there's a lot of people that don't like the game, and he's like, well, we spent a lot of time trying to make this perfect. Konami even got it on his ass for just talking about it too. So he said basically like he wanted to make it so that opener is like you don't know where you're at, you don't know who you are, you don't know what the hell is going on, and you're not just a character but the player themselves. Like there's actually, if you look around the office, there's actually a United States map but upside down. So it throws you off. I was like, wait, what the fuck? It looks familiar, but I don't know what I'm looking at. It's like he tried to do a lot of stuff like that, and there's some. I think he said some of the words are backwards too, on some of the labels and shit. So it's like if you try and like zone in on any detail, it's just like supposed to mess with you basically. He was on that kick of trying to mess with the player, basically. Yeah, I remember though seeing like I did the playable the prequel to that, and I'm just like, holy shit, this is like so calm. And so I'm just like, okay, I can't wait for this game to come out. I was all hyped up for it, and then I saw the PT thing happen and Kojima getting screwed over. I'm just like, oh, never mind. And that was kind of the nail in the coffin for me checking out Metal Gear Solid. I'm like, there's never gonna that, unless I can have an easy way of doing this, I just don't care about Metal Gear Solid at all. That was then. It's like been years since. There's a lot of people that did that too. They're, Konami. That's how they are. It really sucks that they're that way, but what can you do?
Mm-hmm. I'm hurrying. You're slow. Oh shit! Maybe I shouldn't have ran.
Don't you die on me.
So here's a prequel? No, not what I'm talking about. Preview of how this game's gonna go for me. a lot of running up and then getting shot. Mm-hmm.
So your normal streams. Don't worry, guys. He won't show the ending because he'll rage quit before he gets there.
Oof. This game's pretty long, actually. Like, I'd have to go look at my fucking strat guide to tell you.
It seems like it's got a lot of filler to it. That's like the biggest thing that makes it.
Yeah, you got your storyline, then there's some extra, a bunch of extra shit you can do. A lot of the extra shit does help out in the long run with like getting better equipment.
Like in all honesty, what I keep hearing about Metal Gear Solid 5 is like towards the second half of the game. Like basically everybody's like, the game could have been half the length and twice as good because the second half of the game is just like not needed. That's what I hear a lot of people say about it. I'm like,
You hear that?
Close to what I heard. I thought mostly what I heard was basically the fucking when you get towards like the end of the game is where it got real shit because that's when everything was starting with Kojima.
Okay, maybe.
So he wasn't around to like
tail end.
the
Yeah.
tail end of basically towards the end of the game. Yep, let's get that zoom right on that dude's ass.
Hell yeah, Japan. Zoom in on the ass. What are you doing? Are you really talking about it? No, he's one dude's ass. Or full screen and fully pixelate that thing. You know the Easter egg in Metal Gear Solid 1, right? The guard Easter egg?
Oh, the one that's always sitting in the shitter throughout the game. He's going, "Oh, my stomach!" and he's fucking blowing his ass out.
No.
Oh.
It's an ass Easter egg. Actually, it's well. So, in certain versions of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Okay.
Sorry, I was getting distracted. So the very first Metal Gear Solid 1, I might have another stream going on in the background also while I'm in here. Because I didn't know you were going to start your damn stream.
I didn't think of it either. It's one of those spur of the moment kind of things.
Fucking A. So, anyways, Metal Gear Solid 1, there is a guard where if you call him into, what is it, like, I think it's like a Sniper Wolf or some shit like that, and you're both locked up or something, you call the guard in, and he walks up and you fucking knock the guard out, and he lays on the floor with his ass up. If you, everybody knows where I'm going with this right after I'm saying this, after I said that. If you get on the floor and you you snake up to his ass and you get you get your head right up the dude's ass and you put the camera right there just in the right spot and you go into first person mode, he actually has a butthole. It's rendered in a PS1 game with it's a pixelated butthole.
Jesus Christ.
It is, it's an Easter egg of Metal Gear Solid 1. I told you. I told you it's an Easter egg. I've never done it myself. I saw it on somebody else's stream. Just to clarify this. If you want to see the stream replay of like 12,000 people going, "What the fuck?" Go and check out a certain dude's stream.
Great.
It was like 4 years ago, I guess, maybe 3-4 years ago at this point. I was just like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like they rendered out somebody's asshole in pixelated form on a PS1 game. Yep, this is Metal Gear Solid.
I'm good
Okay.
on that. Sorry, I don't want to look at pixelated.
At least it was a
buttholes.
clean asshole, you know. At least it wasn't like the guy didn't poop himself when you fucking kill him. Just saying.
Anything?
I think he anal bleached it.
It's gonna burn.
Keep looking.
Not gonna lie. Some people that wax their buttholes. It's like, why?
I know.
Mm.
We're like, oh, Velcro.
Ah! That's all I
Only
can
on
think
Frostbite
of.
stream. This is the true reason why people show up to Frostbite streams. Is the conversations like this. Normally I'm filtered in the chat.
Blend in with the bodies. Get down on your stomach and
This is gonna make him think twice before starting up a stream with me in the chat room.
I mean, it's whatever. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's the fucking.
This is the true gamer hours.
Yeah, this is the 3 a.m. Adults only stream.
This is the HBO Max hide your wife and your children hours. Oh, this is a power supply plugged in. Build a computer in the background here, jeez.
And this is the point where you're all just like, oh, I'm fucked. The game's gonna fuck me. And they're just like, alright, everybody's dead. We don't need to shoot the last 2.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta make the list, the hardcore list. You don't even know what list I'm talking about because you didn't show up to my last stream. How fucking dare you? I can't believe you. You missed Blood Hunt also.
Did I? No, I caught part of it. It looked like a battle. I came back in.
So the viewer count was showing that I had nobody watching me last night.
Oh, I hopped off and
time.
went and
And I'm
watched a little bit of TV, and then fucking I popped back in and watched some Blood Hunt. I saw you get your ass completely kicked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know if you caught it or not, but literally the fucking pros are on the game constantly. Shroud, you've been playing.
Yeah, I saw some white-haired chick with like blades, and I was thinking, okay, you got some Blood Rain looking fucking shit going on here.
Yeah,
She just fucking was going full-on slice and dice mode on you.
It's like literally I can't fucking do anything against it. I'm like, oh, that's a thing. So you
Yep, and I was automatically like, yep, that's the broke class that everybody's gonna play in that game, and it's gonna be no fun.
Don't really.
There's probably some indie developers, so they ain't gonna do shit about it because everybody's gonna bitch about it, and they're gonna be like, "Well, we're making money off. Fuck you."
Yeah, well, if this game fails, they're done. Like that's like the series. This series is on the fucking last legs. Like this is their last ditch effort to make.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, from a little bit I saw on that.
Vampire Masquerade.
Yeah, from a little bit I saw what you were playing, get rid of that character class altogether. If that one's gonna be that broke in the beta, get rid of it. Don't even make it a fucking, pay money to get it in class, even if you need money. No, because you're gonna kill your player base right there. You might kill some of your player base because they don't get the easy win character, but that'll bring the rest of the people in that are going, oh, okay, cool. They got rid of that easy win character.
I mean, the other thing of it too is the fucking blood bucks that they got on there. They're basically the price of fucking Call of Duty prices. Just like it's like $10 for fucking. What's it? Yeah, it was like $10 for like 800. I'm like, oh no. It's like $20 for a fucking pack of like clothes. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Indeed. Nowadays, you gotta realize a lot of us don't want to pay. Like, a lot of us more casual players, we don't care to pay money into these fucking games to do anything. I mean,
like, you see, here's the funny part about it. Fortnite is doing like it right, and the funny part is like you have all these crossovers, but it's like what, $12 for a fucking character on there, where it's like $20 for a character pack on Call of Duties, and so they have like the content is there and it's at a lower price. Why? So other developers, they really should be looking at that and being like, shit, we need to lower price down a little bit. Plus, also, if you're looking at
it's just, don't make it pay for this broke-ass character. Pay for a fucking, put some skins in there that look cool and have people pay for that. That's freaking
well, no, it's
above.
cosmetic. Like, that character, like, I can set up that same class and run that same class with the slicey-dicey chick. I was actually running that character, I just didn't grab the sword to use it at all, but I was just like, I kind of like having the... I can jump, that ability, but then that class has got a fucking, she can blind you and then slice and dice you. So it's just, and then fucking, and you're dead.
Yeah, it sounds like that class needs to be taken out completely and just nerfed.
But yeah, all the DLC stuff that they got that you have to buy is actually all cosmetic. There's no characters on that, so I'm like, okay, that's cool, but the price of the fucking cosmetics is ridiculous. And that's where, like I said, a lot of these games, the developers, they gotta realize, but maybe it's also the publishers too, being like, okay, you gotta jack this price up. People will buy it, don't worry. Publishers for you.
The hardcore freaking.
There's a reason why though
Fortnite
makes more money than any other fucking game out there, because they got the highest quality at the lowest price. So anybody from a broke mofo to a little kid can fucking get these skins, and they can show off in the game and everything, do the little dances and all that horse shit. Call of Duty, it's like fucking. I will say though, they got the Snoop Dogg thing in there, and I fucking jumped through like 4 different lobbies in Call of Duty, and I seen probably like 12 different fucking Snoop Dogs. And that thing is, that shit is like $22 to buy that fucking pack for Snoop and like a couple of gun skins and whatnot, and like a fucking marijuana leaf jar.
I'd say do away with half of that fucking shit. Battle Pass is cool. Make your battle pass $6-7, so you'll make more money off it because more people will be willing to buy it, and throw a lot more fucking skins and shit in there, and then like have a kind of vault like, oh, this season you missed all these skins. Okay, here you pay $5 and get the skin.
Okay. I was gonna say you just basically described Fortnite right into the vault thing, because that's the one thing I think they still need to add is get a vault in there to where it's like, okay, here's $12 and here's Laura Croft, $12 here's Kratos, and, this one and that one, whoever they.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're first starting out, maybe like each skin that you had in that season's the previous season's battle pass was $5. Pay $5, you can get the name. You can get the skin. Because you missed it for that season, or you weren't playing it that season, or whatever.
Well, that.
And basically they're paying the price of the battle pass for your battle pass for one skin at that point. So you're not really losing money.
They might have done that if because I can guarantee you if it's like fucking, I don't know, a TV show character or something.
Shit like that, the bigger name characters, definitely. Yeah, the bigger, because you gotta pay for the fucking, you gotta pay for all that other shit.
Well, if it's a AAA game, you're gonna have to pay more for that character because the license costs more. And that's where it's like they have to make it like $12 is them taking half the cash and giving the other half probably away. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying, like bigger stuff. But you come up with shit on your own. I mean, $5-6. Make your own characters and throw fucking weird skins on them.
Well, we've seen the characters have to come up with their own.
I mean, come on, dude. We know the frozen banana. That was like the best one ever.
Oh my god, I rocked that skin and I still didn't like it.
The Sergeant Llama, what I was rocking there for a little bit. Oh yeah.
This is what they come up with.
How do I? I was gonna melee your ass. I am so fucking dead.
Very fence massage. I had this on the hard drive already. I was looking for it.
Why did you? Okay, that's that. That's the jump. What the hell was the fucking grab cover button? Oh, okay, he just automatically does it.
Oh my god, crap, that. I'm gonna, yeah. and
Take
ass.
more
I
of
can put
myself, maybe?
all these games back on the game flash drive. And all these games on my hard drive, they come up to 200 gigs. I think it's like 2,400 PlayStation 1 games on the hard drive. It's like a 2 gig fucking folder. Like, okay. It's one game. Not that big.
I don't remember how to get the fuck out behind this damn spot. I fucked up jumping down here. Nope, ain't gonna let me run through the fire. Looks like I can't see them.
No,
They're like behind the smoke and shit where I can't really.
yeah, I just did a donation saying, because I'm trying to explain to my friends that I've been recording at the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they're not believing me. And I sponsor a video if you tell them. Like, you're gonna pay somebody to tell your friends that they're wrong. Especially when there's video of the same person saying it for free around the internet already. Some people just don't know how to do money. They just don't know how to do it. Or they have too much money. They just don't care. That could also be it.
Ah, that's right, flip shoulders.
Wow, yeah. I just saw something too.
Good job, Skippy.
So with all this PlayStation conservation team shit going on, so maybe not. We might never see a PlayStation 2 Classic, like a mini console. We might never see that. I was just thinking of that because, you know, if they just go the route of like put everything on the PS4 and 5, kind of wouldn't need it, but at the same time, I'd rather have, you know, the hardware than the mods to make any game play on it. Just give me a nice little, like maybe $100 unit that plays PS. I know everybody's gonna be like Raspberry Pi, but it's like, yeah, but you got it's like set up on that. It's not as easy as taking a PlayStation Classic and modding it. Like why don't you just use your PS4 or PS3 like you've been doing? Yes, but the PS3 doesn't play everything super smoothly.
This fucking boss character right here is so reminiscent of Psycho Mantis.
Like I'd love to have a little unit that plays all the PS2 games, like Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. Well, there's remasters, sure. But I mean, like, you know, any PS2 game at all would be fucking so great to have. Especially after doing the retro rewind nights of PS2 games. I'm just like, fuck, this console had a lot of good stuff on it. Playthrough, I was gonna say half-ass playthrough because we're talking over it, but I'm like, but you're doing a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5, so when's the legacy run? With all of the games?
I'd have to find a way to get a hold of them all.
It's good. That's why I keep saying that back to do a Steam Deck or something that you can run emulators on, because you can have them all like tonight. In like the next like 3 hours you have all of them. And running. All you folks at home, like I've been preaching this for a while now, that he needs to like look at emulators and stuff because they're like fully games, but he just his money management skills. Sail!
I don't remember if I gotta do so much damage to him or fucking just avoid him for so long.
Shout out to the Capcom Fighting Games Collection. Darkstalkers is coming in, dude. We're totally online. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like looking at Darkstalkers.
I gotta get you. There we go.
The original
That's what I had to do.
Alive. Oh, hell. Dino Crisis. I mean, I have the remasters of it.
Good old Dino Crisis.
You know, again, I started it up just to make sure it was going to work the correct way and everything, and then I thought, I'm like, man, this looks good. Right after Resident Evil Village, I'm going to jump into this. Driver! And the driver too. Yes, wow. That sounds like classic. Coming over. Cause that's Remedy and shit. Like that PlayStation's on super good terms with them. Controls like fucking promote it all the time. I would say I'd like to see some PS1 wrestling games come over, but let's be honest, PS1 wrestling games,
I hit the wrong button.
They fucking suck.
I hit the wrong button.
Why do you do this? Fucking Jesus.
I was trying to do something and I hit the wrong fucking button. Leave me alone.
Fat fucking fingers. God damn it all. You gotta get some, you gotta start using that pen on your phone.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
I've had a pen in like 3 different phones, and I barely ever use the damn thing. Just so happens to be I get that like model phone where the pen is included with it. I'm just like, what the fuck am I ever gonna use this for? Shit. Oh yeah, first text to oh goddamn this.
Get in!
Across the pod somewhere, because definitely the fucking driving, the steering wheel's on the wrong side of the vehicle.
You remember playing for
Oh yeah, yeah. I was wondering there was other reasons that you would absolutely love this fucking game. Yeah.
yeah.
You get a pet wolf. He does stuff. He gets his little gear set up too. He's even got a little eye patch, just like you.
I think I did see that before, so it's not because I saw that on Twitter. I'm like, God damn it!
Well, you got to know how to do it. It's one of the missions in the first area.
Sometime this year, like I said, I gotta. So what I was saying on stream was I gotta make me a list and actually stick to the list of like, okay, I'm gonna do this year, and like make time and like, you know, stream through it or whatever. And like World of Warcraft on the list, Metal Gear Solid should be on the list, like full series playthrough of that, Bioshock's on the list. I really kind of want to go back and stream the fucking Assassin's Creed, you know, 1, 2, like Revelations, because I never actually streamed on the list. I started with the one that I hate the most, Black Flag. And I went up to like Odyssey, and then I just gave up streaming them. I'm just like, okay, Odyssey just bugs the shit out of me. After I seen the second half of Odyssey, it doesn't bug me as much anymore because it's kind of a really good fucking story that's going on the second half of Odyssey. But it's still such a slap in the face of what the hell they started with for that. But there's, yeah, like I said, and then there's also PS3 titles too. And if I can get the PSP emulator working, then I kind of want to check out like Uncharted Golden Abyss. Everybody fucking loves that game. That's like one of the, every list you look at, that's one of the highest rated PSP games ever.
Sadly enough, actually, what kind of caught my eye in the sale was Castlevania Legacy, except for all the Game Boy games that were in it. I mean, cool, but I mean, the OGs, man. Super Castlevania 4. I think that was like one of the few ones that I actually beat in the whole series.
Bloodstained, I think that's on sale still, or maybe that was in the last sale. That one, like, you probably really like that if you like Castlevania. They tried to copy Castlevania with it. It's actually pretty
well. Yeah, this one's got some freaky shit in it.
Gex. You gotta have the Gex.
Get on! I'm on your side!
GTA 1, 2.
Yep, there he is. Dude, there's your favorite person.
Hang on!
Funny enough, like, I actually didn't like Troy so much when he was getting fucking rules, and then once I sat down and listened to the podcast,
Use this!
and he's always like, play, watch, listen to podcasts, I'm like, wow, okay, I can Troy pretty fucking cool. Very, like, open to everybody's view. He's very different than what I thought he was. And then, like, summons... The way he gives insight on the industry, he's like, I'm not losing any jobs. Like, and I can say what the fuck I want to say. You know, everybody keeps wanting to work with me and everything, and then also he doesn't care if people don't like him. Basically, it's like, you know, he's gonna say his 2 cents. So, cool dude. Troy's a very cool dude. Again, majorly shout out Play Watch Listen podcast too. If you're looking for a podcast that is a very good like insider on the gaming industry, don't take every word that they're saying as like 100% solid and everything. They're just shooting the shit on the podcast, but it's like 4 game developers talking, just shooting the shit as friends, you know, talking about the stuff and everything. It's a really good one.
Trying to fucking hit him. It is. No. That guy don't go down easy.
I Are we all like? What the news is to jailbreaking the PS4 also. Fine. I saw some really cool mods, like Final Fantasy mods for Elden Ring, and I'm just like, it's tempting me. It's fucking tempting me.
Is it?
They got Cloud and Sephiroth doing sword fights in Elden Ring. It's like, that looks really cool. And they
But
just
Elden
they
Ring's
need,
complete trash on PC. Yeah, I said it.
yeah, it is. Everybody knows it. But if you can mod it and make it look cool.
This doesn't fix it being trash. Glitchy as
The frame
fuck.
rate's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be glitchy. The frame rate's gonna be absolute fucking dog shit.
You're
And the
playing a
controls are
goddamn
gonna be shit.
slideshow.
But I can mod it. And, like, they're missing one character from Final Fantasy though, and I mean they got the Cloud, they got the Sephiroth.
I mean, I got an A rank
but,
on that. That's pretty good.
If they add one other character of a game that I've been streaming.
Yeah, we all know.
That's another one I need to fucking add on to the list too. Is Death GM, Vendetta and Fight for America, and Icon. I'm gonna do the Icon too. But I can fucking suck. I gotta do the trilogy. Well, keep talking shit about MK11 and watch your viewership fucking drop. Because that's people like that game. Like he's saying like, yeah, like playing games wise, you know, the viewership count's been low. I'm like, and how many goddamn streams in a row have you been talking shit about Mortal Kombat? And sometimes also Street Fighter. I'm like, that's the two biggest games out there for fighting games you're talking shit about. What do you think's gonna happen? Even I've been clicking out of the stream. I'm like, Jesus, I've been around for like fucking going on like 8 years. I've been watching regularly, and it's like fucking even I'm sitting there like clicking out. I'm like, eh.
Big boss, you know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually.
Shh,
First was to
Troy
get
is
you
speaking.
out of that hospital.
Jesus Christ, you can play like fucking every other game on the market and you hear his fucking
You
voice.
remember?
Come on.
Your partner,
He's in everything.
Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher.
I got the original Guilty Gear. So
Considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them.
oh, I could do
The whole
Gundam.
world wants you dead.
I could play me some Gundam.
You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours.
I think Gundam's like a hit and miss. I'm not sure. I didn't play the only real Gundam game I played was some Gundam Dynasty Warriors game, and it was kind of fun. To a
Dude, I
point.
never. Oh my god, I played the shit out of the demo on this, and it was like it's the kookiest,
First we
dumbest
need to
fucking
save
game,
Miller.
and
He's
that's
in
why I only got the
Afghanistan.
demo of it because I'm like I probably wouldn't care for the whole game. Hot shot golf.
The what now?
That shit. Hot shot golf.
Oh God, no! It's fun, but the game fucking like I think I had it on the Xbox
so
or something.
dumb and kooky.
It gets to the point where you're actually playing like the actual fucking game that the computer starts just fucking wail and just whooping your fucking ass.
I mean, if you play on the Xbox, that wasn't hot shot golf. That's always been a PlayStation exclusive.
Maybe it wasn't Hot Shot.
Fucking hot shot golf was like the main character on it is this like balding fucking like mustache, big nose, fat guy, and he fucking is like if he hit it just right, he's like whoop poof. It's basically what is it, Mario Golf? That's where it came
Yeah.
from. That was the answer to hot shot golf because that thing fucking sold like crazy on the PS1.
I give him 2.
And then Nintendo was like, oh.
They have hot shot tennis and fucking all kinds of crazy ass fucking golfing games. Like there's one I keep seeing. I think I keep seeing it in fucking. It's like a V. I think it might be VR. It might be in PlayStation Plus or now. 100-foot robot golf. I'm just like, God.
7 days to port the scene.
If I ever got my hands, you know, the PS5 and PSVR, you know, it's PSVR
Don't take too long.
the VR2 compatible. Maybe one stream. If it's multiplayer, I might have to drag you into that adventure with me.
Jesus. That's the one thing you'll whip my ass. I can't do golf to save my ass.
I've honestly only went out and played golf, like at an actual golf course once in my life, and we were fucking doing every time, like fucking, we were fucking around. We had a few drinks before we went out, and I think we snuck a few beers out with us, and we were fucking around having a good time. We were just screwing around, but like, you got all these old people out there actually playing fucking golf, and you got a bunch of fucking, like, fucking 18, 19-year-old kids out here on the golf field just fucking around doing the Happy Gilmore fucking tee off and shit like that, tearing chunks out of the grass as we're doing it. Not giving two shits and a fuck.
Remember, kids.
Hot riding around the golf carts.
It.
Oh, dude, you don't realize how exerting to do that particular fucking maneuver is. Oh God, I think I actually hurt myself. Maybe threw my back out doing it.
That's nothing new. You always.
No, I was in a hell of a lot better shape.
I mean, you are Mr. Glass Cannon. Oh, fuck the Jeopardy games. Yeah, I gotta put all that stuff back on here, too.
Oh, Jesus.
That's going on the list. That's gonna be, like, in the next, like, literally fucking, like, few weeks. We're gonna play 90s
Warwolf.
Jeopardy.
Yes, Trebek. The answer is...
I tried the games. They actually work pretty decent,
But
too.
did you have to actually answer what is?
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's like, what is fucking da-da-da-da, and it's fucking, it's said just like the game show. I was like, damn, this is actually kind of cool.
He's got his phone over there, fucking his keyboard, quick type it in the fucking question, so he can get the answer.
I mean, if you don't even have a clue on what the fuck it is, it's kind of, like, Jeopardy's a very hard one to cheat on, because it's, okay, I have a few letters here and there, but what the fuck? Like, you can't just type a few letters into a fucking keyboard, yeah?
Wheel of Fortune is what you're thinking of then, if you got a few letters. Jeopardy is the one with Alex Trebek, where it's all trivia stuff.
Oh, that was the X triangle circle, like, pick 4 answers.
Wheel of Fortune is one where you spin the wheel, and then you gotta guess the letters, and then guess the phrase.
Yeah. Okay, so I was doing that one, and then I also tried the other one where it's like, okay, like you have
the oh so wonderful one that South Park did. People that annoy you. I'm not gonna say it live on stream.
That's a good choice.
I bet everybody's gonna around and watch the VOD of this and be like, oh my God, he's not about to do that, is he?
I should have just been like.
I should have been like. I honestly should have been like. People that annoy you. Not gonna say that on scream.
Well, there's beep and beep beep and beep and this beep and beep and that other beep over there and you watch at home. Beep you. Those guys in the back, beep them also.
Beeps are so overrated nowadays. You gotta put in a funny noise.
No, man, fucking. So, dude, he had his kid, right? And fucking like the fucking like she's like climbing over his desk, and she's over there just slapping the mixer, and he goes, oh God, she slapped the mixer, and all of a sudden you just hear beep all out of fucking nowhere. It's the funniest fucking thing ever. He's like, please stop doing that. He's like he picks her up off the desk, and now you just hear beep 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 beep. She's like pulling her away.
After 9 years on
Fucking chat was over there fucking dying. He's like, hell yeah, beeps are still a thing, motherfucker. Yeah. Okay,
I know.
so,
I watch a bit of Josh Stubbs and that gang. His whole little gang there, Gaggle. They do. So they're cussing. You already know what the hell they're saying, but they like to throw in like whack over
Oh,
top
Jesus.
of it. It just adds to the hilarity of some of the shit they do.
You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we
Well,
don't know his
I do still like the one that Craig Ferguson used to do though. Like he goes swear on there. He's like Tootsie Fruit.
See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. To the right.
I still say, like, people are like, oh, I love Conan O'Brien, and I love David Letterman, and I love this one and that one. I'm like, man, the funniest fucking dude that was ever on late night TV show, and probably like one of the most entertaining guys that was ever on late night, really, was Craig Ferguson. That dude was fucking great as a fucking, you know, like interviewer, talker, or whatever. He'd flirt with all the chicks, and all the chicks would flirt with him if he wasn't trying to flirt. And then fucking all the dudes, it would just be like these fucking like dirty ass jokes that they're going back and forth with and everything. But then they're also like covering like the movie and shit that he's trying to like. He makes a dirty joke about the movie that they're trying to fucking promote and everything. It just makes it fucking 10 times better. And his opening monologue was just like fucking like. So we have this person over here and that person over there. Does anybody see what's wrong with this picture? Yeah, it's like he comes out with like the fucking most like, yeah, that's very true.
Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him.
Yeah, Apple didn't have anything to do with this at all. Nope, because your little frickin'
He dies.
main menu device thing is called an iDroid.
iDroid. Wow.
Well, okay, excuse me. I mean, they did an iPhone and Samsung there, so never mind.
See what you can find out first.
Yeah, he must be making fun of both of them.
Not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place.
Like, I'm a fucking Android user through and through. I've only ever used Android. Can't stand iPods. Anything Apple, I just hate fucking Apple.
The only thing device that I have is an iPad, but I gotta get the screen replaced on it.
Like, everything I've ever seen of anything Apple products is either one, overly complicated in their fucking software. Two, they make you pay for every goddamn thing, a little bit and piece of everything that is run on it over years. And three, they fucking break so easily. That's why I'm just like never.
I mean, my iPad's. I had it for a good couple of years. All that happened was the freaking it got wet and something screwed up with the volume button, and I tried peeling the screen back a little bit because it's literally a case with a screen attached to it.
Dude, we've had waterproofing on devices for like
fucking
20 years. Like, how the hell does it fuck up when it gets?
Yeah, that or it got jammed. Yeah, he's got this big old chunk of shrapnel sticking out of his fucking skull that they can't remove because it'll fucking kill him.
My point of it all though is basically like, you know, as long as they're making fun of both, then it's all good.
See, what the screwy part is too in this is like you're working with Ocelot, and half the other fucking games, Ocelot's like one of the bad guys.
Never mind.
Huh?
Never nothing. I was gonna make a joke. Never mind. I'm not going there. Not going there. Nope. I'm gonna have the rainbows after me. I'll make that joke. Never mind.
Ah, there we go. There's the go fast button.
Metal Gear Solid 1. Yeah, like I got the remastered version of it. Mortal Kombat. So many games I can throw on this damn flash drive. All of the Mortal Kombats. I even have Mythology Sub-Zero. Oh god.
That's marking.
Here we go.
Focus on the thread and it'll be
Can't
marked
wait to play that
automatically.
sometime.
You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera.
MTV Celebrity
Once they're
Deathmatch.
marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is
Yes,
relatively
now.
light.
I've seen so much of that damn game over the years. I
Try to
just
remember the ways
so
you
sick
used
of
to
it.
deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
See if I can remember how to
Oh,
play
that's
this
the one
game.
I was thinking of. That's the one. And the
You know, Metal
Man.
Gear is one of those games where stealth is an option.
Sound. Keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy,
Dude, I
stay
mean,
low
Metal
and
Gear is
move
one of the
slowly.
pioneers of stealth gameplay, so I guarantee you just lost some viewers saying that.
What's that?
Stealth is an option in Metal Gear. You just lost some viewership right there. It's like that's just such a slap in the face to the Metal Gear fan base, because it's like fucking Metal Gear is stealth. You're talking about the fan rivalry versus fucking Splinter Cell, which is one of the other reasons why I'm like, man, Metal Gear Solid fans are so fucking whiny.
Boss, you
Like,
don't
holy
understand
shit.
what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Listen to the damn word you said, Stab.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
I think he had a stamina. Might have stamina in this? I'm not 100% on that.
I don't know. I have no clue. Rival schools. There we go.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in.
Road and Track presents
Start with
the
some
Need for
recon.
Speed. That was
Is there
way
anywhere
before
that
EA
overlooks the
owned
village?
Need for Speed. That was the indie developed game of the original Need for Speed, and then EA was like, hey, we'll publish that game if you guys want some more funding, and they're like, cool. And then Need for Speed turned into what, you know, all these years later, Need for Speed is what it is now.
How about it?
It was actually one of the first games ever developed on the PS1 was Road and Track
There
Need
should
for
be a
Speed.
command post somewhere. See any
It was one of
buildings
the very
with tighter
first one, along with
security?
Gran Turismo.
If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
And Crash Bandicoot 2. Well, I guess
That's a
technically
focal
Crash
point of
Bandicoot
the
1
enemy's
is canon,
defenses. I'd avoid the direct approach if I were you. Not a civilian in sight. The Soviets have taken complete control of the place. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can.
Shadow Man!
Able to switch between them quickly to meet
Yeah,
enemies.
Shadow Man. You never played that one?
I don't even think I've ever heard of that one. It's on here.
Huh.
I downloaded it, so I guess sure.
Give it a
Silent
try.
Hill 1. Maybe I'll give it a second shot. It's just like fucking. It's just so slow. It's hard to
It
play
was
Silent
Konami
Hill.
trying to do. Is that Konami or is that still Capcom?
Yeah, it's Konami.
That's Konami trying to do Resident Evil style.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, why would I
But they
try
did
to
it
play
more
Silent Hill?
spooky than freaking mutants.
It's just depression the game. That's all they are.
Shit, the game.
That's all Silent Hill
Ouch.
is. It's just depressing bullshit, all fucking squished into fucking like this fog effect. I'm like, what the hell do I care for this for when I got a really cool fucking badass storyline with cool ass characters that aren't so fucking depressed out their mind in Resident Evil. Like, it's if I had played Resident Evil back in the day, I would have been like, fuck Silent Hill.
At a high price.
And also Silent Hill, like this, oh man. Silent Hill has the worst track record for actually coming out with good games. It's like literally fucking like Silent Hill 1 was like, okay, they attempted to make something really cool. Silent Hill 2, there's a lot of people that love it, but also people admits that it's a bad game. And then Silent Hill 3 is like the one that universally everybody likes, and then Silent Hill 4 everybody fucking hates it. And then that's where they like cut it, and then they cut off the numbered ones, and then they made like Shattered Memories or whatever the fuck it is, and Raindrops Falling on My Head, whatever the fuck the other game was, and people fucking absolutely despise those also. So it's got like the most hit and miss fucking record of like even though it's like one of the most talked about series, it's like every other one of them fucking people absolutely hate. Resident Evil on the other hand, everybody loves pretty much all of the originals. Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, well, it already came out before Silent Hill, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think Resident Evil came out just before. I think they were pretty much in development at the same time, was it?
So you picked up an intel file.
We
Now
tested
we know
on
where Miller is.
Resident Evil knowledge here.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
96, and I do believe Silent Hill was around that same time frame. I will give it this though, the movie was better than the game for Silent Hill. I will say that one. I like the movie. 99. The Resident Evil came out before Silent Hill, yes. 3 years before. So therefore they did basically like Konami just straight up copied the shit out of Capcom. Like if Silent Hills came out and it was like really cool over the shoulder, kind of crazy things going on, but also at the same time it like wasn't just like super slow or anything. Like you actually, like you can, if it was like a more horror version, you know, because as I always say, Resident Evil's an action game. Make Silent Hill very, like, if Silent Hill was like Dead Space, cool. Okay, I'm there. Or Silent Hill's like a reboot of it, because I know Konami is shopping around a reboot right now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's public information. They're basically shopping around a Silent Hill reboot to do, but of course Konami doesn't fucking make games anymore, so they are shopping the license around for a third-party developer to make it. It's like, okay. I mean, let's be honest too about the Silent Hill movie. The best part of the Silent Hill movie was Brad Comico. He was an awesome character. Fun fact too, Lori, I do believe the name was, on The Walking Dead. Her big breakout role, I think, was on Silent Hill also. Like she was the one that was sleeping with the governor there. Fucking oh shit. I was watching the trailer, so I was like, oh shit, she was in, yeah, Lori Holt. And Sean Bean was in there too. Good cast on the movie.
The suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind, your weapon will be loud from now on.
The little girl that was in that was the little well, no, the daughter, there we go, the daughter that was in Silent Hill the movie, she's 27 now. That's how long ago that movie came out. Like she was like 12 when they made that shit.
They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his
Another
location.
one that was in fucking Twilight also. Twilight had a fucking crazy ass cast. There was something about the movies, but the cast was pretty fucking solid. Okay, so I need to start putting Soul Blade. I should probably grab that one too. That was fun. At the end of the show.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. but your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up. Or who
It feels
knows
so
when you'll bump
weird
into
that
an
it's like, normally I would be throwing Crash and Spyro on the PlayStation 1, but it's like we had the remasters, so I don't really need to. It's kind of weird.
Trying to remember how to.
Strider. Guess I'd check out the original Striders.
That dude should be going to sleep, far as I understood, with his gun.
Siphon filter, that's another gotta throw on there. The Days Gone team. Yeah, so my big brain theory about we should be seeing a state of play in May.
Mm-hmm.
What if we see the next Ben Studio title get announced? Because they have been doing a bunch of fucking stuff for like Days Gone turns 3. Yeah, it could. It could maybe possibly, sort of slightly, ever so possibly happen.
Maybe.
Just sort of slightly. In the slightest sense. Like a sliver.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to
Let's
base.
drive Le Mans, really?
Sure to be useful sometime.
The Three Stooges had a PS1 game. Like, they made so many fucking licensed games for... Yeah.
All the fucked up shit you'd ever expect to see in a fucking PlayStation.
You know what? I'm gonna throw it out there just for shit and giggles, just to see what the fuck that is. Maybe I'll try and stream it sometime. Time Crisis. I think we're gonna have to grab those. So, what ends up being is the Time Crisis happens, and then the Dino Crisis happens a little bit later on after that, because the Time Crisis made the Dinos get in our world. That's right. This is my lore. Tom Clancy Rainbow Six. There's like 3 games on the PS1 of Rainbow Six, so maybe we'll check those out. All the Tomb Raider. That's another, okay, that's another that's going on the list too, maybe some old Tomb Raider stuff. And I have a way that actually works. Yeah, maybe by next year, get a PS2 in there. I'll have to figure out how to
I'm trying to use first aid. I ain't let me use first aid. So fucked up.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
Snake!
It's the best meme of all the series. Snake! Why'd you die? Man, if they do, if they did a reboot of that, I wonder. So in the let's see here, in RE4, they took out pretty much all the fucking flirting out of RE4 for the VR version of it.
Huh.
Like Leon when he's talking to what's his name there, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know my handler was gonna be so young and everything. It's so cute looking and whatnot." They took all that shit out of the VR version. So now I'm like wondering, because doesn't Snake start flirting with the handler on there or something? I think there's like one of the chicks that comes over to. I might be thinking of Resident Evil. Well, I'm pretty sure it was in Metal Gear Solid also. Urban Chaos? Yeah, that's a really good fighting game. There's a lot of good fighting games. Vagrant Story, I guess I can throw that on there. Vampire Hunter DX. Oh, D. Sorry.
That game was okay. It didn't really follow along the animes too well.
Warhawk? That's the PS1 game of Warhawk? Huh. Warcraft 2. So before World of Warcraft was a thing, they had a console.
Warcraft originally was a RTS.
Eh. Oh yeah, the weakest link. Like I said, I gotta do like a game show night. Where we play like Wheel 14 Jeopardy, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, weakest link.
The enemy's giving up their search for you.
Yeah, that's right.
But they're not giving you all clear just yet. Stay alert.
World's Scariest Police Chases. I had that game. It was so fucking indie. Kind of cool,
Was
but
it?
very indie. It's like you can tell like they just made it for the fucking like some fucking TV producers like we need to make a game because kids like those. Wu-Tang Shaolin style. Fuck yeah, that's a great one. I'm thinking I'm gonna skip all the Xenogears. That's been remastered, I do believe. XCOM, the original XCOM. Xena Warrior Princess. I just want to see what that game is like.
It might have been a. Well, they had a couple of them. There was one where it was like a fighting game, and there was one where it was an actual fucking like adventure, kind of linear-esque.
Here's one that revokes my 90s cards. I never liked the X-Files. I tried watching
Really?
like 4 or 5 episodes of it. I'm just like, this is boring as shit. Whatever the fuck this thing was. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about some dude trying to fuck some redhead chick and then there's aliens in the background. Like, that's basically all the fucking show was when I saw that. Yeah, there we go. I got fucking games from all fucking the alphabet ready to download. Or install, I should say. Now I have to take the time to fucking get them all. Where are the X-Files? There's a ton of people that love the X-Files too. I'm just like,
What the fuck? I didn't die.
Hey, quit kidding around.
It wasn't even a
Why?
fucking equip the chicken hat. It affect you even if you have field of view up to 3 times. Although your mission completion rank to an A or below, its chicken hat is turned on all options. Okay. No. I'm not gonna use the damn chicken hat. Come on.
chicken hat!
We know where the target is. Head for one day.
See, at least the more I die, the more I know where fucking everybody is.
Oh no. See, I know what your answer would be though. On
What?
that. Okay, Friends or Seinfeld?
Do I have to pick?
Pretty sure I know the answer on that. Yeah.
Do I really have to pick? I mean, we just pretend you didn't ask that question, because neither one.
How about the Drew Carey Show?
Yeah.
Drew Carey Show was pretty good back in the day.
Yeah.
I thought that was. It's funny because usually everybody that's a hot topic. What like everybody's like, "Fuck you! This show is better than that."
Because like I was never a fan of Friends or fucking Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Anytime you heard that fucking come on TV, we fucking was like, change the channel now.
I always make fun of the Friends song because it's such a meme-worthy fucking song. 9 times and I forgot me, that's why. I'm like, it's such a fucking 90s goddamn theme song right there. What's funny is there's full denial of it, but I remember watching like half of the fucking episodes of Friends growing up, and that's the reason why I know that fucking theme song. Fucking, you're broken, your life's a fucking something or other, yeah, it's like, oh my fucking god, how many of these things did I open up?
It's okay, everybody's just having nap time. It's just mandatory nap time at the camp. Can you come up there and have mandatory nap time too? It's like, you fuck, everybody's having nap time without me. Oh, hell no, you ain't.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
This guy's like, what is this shit? I'm like druid bloop and bloop. What's up, man? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat at all. I was super focused.
Fucking worst streamer ever. I gotta go make food, so I guess I will catch you. Well, maybe could be around fucking chat. I don't know. How bad?
I don't know. I want to stream for a little bit longer, and then if we can hold off and come back to this, because I kind of do want to finish up Mafia. Then I'll come back to this. I don't know. 'Cause Mafia was getting kind of fun. It was just like I just didn't want to do too much off stream and miss a bunch of storyline shit. Considering the internet decided to shit out right at the end of the first like main boss fight, I guess.
We'll talk, but not here.
Don't you love it when that happens? Especially when you're like just about ready to beat their first ever Souls game and Demon Souls and all that shit, and then your internet just, or the servers just want to start the shit to bed. Oh, that was a great night.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Alright, then I'll catch you when you fucking start up Mafia then.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Not so heavy anymore. Right? Magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake.
The enemy's given up their search for you, but they're not giving the all clear just yet. Stay alert.
Yes, I also think everything you... Yeah, like everything that you, weapon-wise, anything weapons you bring back from a mission, you get to keep too. Not 100% on that. Come on, land! I was right at the LZ. Let's go.
Ahab, do you read me? This is pt1. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back. Gas. It's them.
Oh, shit. Yes, I think one of the objectives on this one was to fucking avoid those motherfuckers. Or not get seen by them. These dudes are also a real pain in the ass to take down later in the game.
Don't let them find us. Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Those guys aren't gonna move. Those two will move. Oh, of course. I think I'm screwed.
Run, boss. You've got to lose him.
No, come back! Come back! Oh, as soon as I pick him up, I'm dead. Yes, those two are gonna come down. Both groups are gonna be coming down, so I gotta figure a way to get around.
Boss, the target's dead. Mission failed.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Oh, crap. Can't go that way. I go underneath the bridge, they're gonna come... Those two are gonna come down, those two are coming my way. Can't climb up.
Watch it any further.
Mission area. Yes, yes, yes. If I fucking try going that way, I'm gonna get screwed. Yep. Can I just skip this? Thank you.
Boss, you've got to lose him.
Come on, go!
The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Yeah, those things. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Ah, man. Survivors from 9 years ago were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
There we go. No. Yeah. Codename Chick. You're gonna be ranked, not bad. No kills, no reflex, no enemy combat, no perfect results, no kills. Yeah, that's sometimes harder to do than you think. Well, I'm sure there's people out there that can just run through here and knock that out, no problem at all. That's it. That's the end of the game, guys. Sorry.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of sight for sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph.
All this stuff plays through. I'll be right back. I'll start working on getting prepped for Mafia 3.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Ross. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new mother base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
God. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Cause.
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. Boss, 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 come meet with me.
Alright, that's that. I'm back. Go ahead and end this one here. I'm going to try to go back to Mafia 3. So, keep your eyes peeled on YouTube at Frostbite and over at Twitch at Frostkeep. Score Bite 84. So, until next time, stay frosty.